Alright guys, so I know a lot has happened. Last time that I was playing with you guys on No Man's Sky, what we ended up doing is that we ended up becoming billionaires. Well, almost billionaires. We were like at $800,000 or something like that. So I was like, yeah. So now that I have all this money, my first thing in my mind was to go get myself a ship. Not just a ship, I wanted a hauler. I wanted as much of space as I could get so then I could get better and richer and richer. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I got sucked into this game so deep and stuff like that. So I went around and I reloaded and I did all the tricks. I will show you the tricks on the upcoming episodes, but I just wanted to let to know the game better. As you can see on the screen, I buy myself one of the S classes ships, and I was like, yeah. So now what's next after I buy myself an S class ship? Well, I hop on my exotic and then I started warping between galaxy and galaxy in order to activate one of these frayers and stuff like that. Because I was like, I want a better frayer. Like the one that they give you for free is okay, but I wanted the biggest one that it could find. Now, I saw this one that looks like a sentinel, and at first I was like, this is kind of nice, you know. But then I wanted myself a capital ship, like the big boy ships and stuff like that. So then I didn't know that there's different types of frayers and stuff like that. That there's like, not only is there's like a regular frayer, and then the capital ships there's a small, medium, and large. So then what I ended up doing is that I would go around on my exotic and then I would just rinse and repeat and then try to find myself an S-class form of this. So then I was just going around and then I was like, yeah, Sentinel is fine. So then I find myself this little baby right here. I was like, yes, it's a freaking S-class. Why the fuck not? I got it, but this turned out to be a medium size. It's not a small size, but it was a medium size. But I was like, F man, this is an S class. It's not the color I wanted. I wanted a black and purple, a black and orange one. But I was like, bro, this is better than what I have, so why the hell not? So I went out and I bought it. It took forever to do it. And then the next thing I needed to do after that is that I went out, I got myself the glyphs. And first of all, since I was so rich, what I was going around is that I was going around and like talking to like every single space station that I could find. And what I was doing is that I was making sure that I would find myself some of these little, as they call, travelers, and then you need to pay them on like on the little not money, but the other thing, the nanites, and each one of them costs like 100 nanites, just so they could tell you like where they're located. That's the cheapest way. I mean, there's an easy way to get nanites, and I would put that in an episode. But then I came across, I got all the glyphs. I went around, I went on Reddit, and I found myself this little beauty. That's right, this, the alien tool. So now, I was like, what is it called? A surge of fire. I was like, bro, this freaking gun is so beautiful. I was like, oh my god, man, I can't wait. I bought this. Now, later on, it does change colors and stuff like that. I don't know why it is they change colors, but it did. But I mean, I was like, dude, I got myself an alien tool. Why not, man? I was like, oh man, like I have all this money, and yeah, why not? So I got myself an alien tool right here. So as soon as I was done getting myself an alien tool, I was like, bro, as you can see, I'm getting broke. Like, I'm losing money. I only have 14 million left. So I went out, and for those of you that don't know the duping glitch, I will show you how to do the duping glitch in the future video, or maybe on the end of this video. And I went out and I duped as much as fusion accelerators that I could find. So I was like, F this, I'm duping all this shit and I'm getting all this money back. And then bam, 600 million, just like that. And then what I did is that I grabbed my haulers and I would just stack them up with all these things and everything, and then I would just pull them out and I'll keep selling. So now the trick when you're reselling stuff is that when you sell a lot of the same stuff on the solar system, you need to go to another solar system. That's what I did, because then what happens is that because there's such an abundance of it loses its value and you end up paying less. So I went to another solar system where the thing was only like 10% less, but I was like, F it, 200 million, why not? And I did it and I slapped it down, and you know, why not? I was like, money, 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 let's do this. Which brings me to where I am today, which is I'm hunting. Now I am hunting for a maximum size frayer where I'm standing at. So right now, because I got all the glyphs and stuff like that, I have access to this place. So now I went to subreddit, to the No Man's Sky's coordinates exchange, and I saw somebody posted this little sexy baby. Now I am trying to get an S class of this, so I've been going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's just going around and fighting. And for those of you that don't know how to do this, which I'm sure many of you could just search up in the internet, like what's up and everything. What you need to do basically is that, oh, we're gonna crash right here. Yep, there you go. Oh boy, here we go. The only thing that sucks about this, so in order for you to activate one of these battles, you have to wait 3 in-game hours. So that means you have to be playing the game for like at least 3 fucking hours. If not 3 hours, then just leave the game on in the background while you do some other stuff. I don't know, watch Biolazer's YouTube videos or like something else, you know? But after you do 3 hours, it activates this. So now it depends. I don't know what's it based off, but like you could find them depending on what. Oh my god, this freaking ship. You could find them depending on which coordinates you are in. Now you could be like in you know, there's 2 types of freighters. There's this one and there's the other one, the sentinel looking one. And then there's 3 types. There's a medium, small, and large ones. The large ones is the ones that you want to get. Why? Because they could hold up to 6 ships and they have like the most largest capacity. So in reality, like for example, for me, I have a small one. I had a medium one and then I got a small one because it looked cool, the color, but I didn't know. I wasn't aware that there was 3 different sizes to this shit. So even though I have 3 slots and this has all the things and everything, it's not big enough for me to build things inside of it. As in, like if I wanted to make it like a giant base inside, like with crops and stuff like that, I'll be limited to the space I have because it's a small one. That's why I want this capital ship, the Star Destroyer, basically. It's huge, as you can see. Compared to mine, it's huge, and you could tell how they are just based on their looks, you know. So then anyway, back to what I was saying about this thing. So after you finish this, you wait 3 hours. You wait 3 hours, and then you just warp at least. I think it's like 4 to 5 times, and then on the next one, you would be able to get one of these, activate this. Once you destroy the ships, as you saw that I just did, you just go inside this thing and you go talk to the captain. Now what I suggest for you to do is mess about, see which one you like, see if you could find the largest ship you could find. I mean, I'll show you the coordinates of this thing once I get it. I think I could place it down. Can I? No, I don't think it's not gonna let. No, I don't think it's gonna let me place something down. Yeah, no, it's not gonna let me place something down. All right, so then basically after you're done, you come up and you talk to him, and then you could see if it's an S class, if it's an A class. I would, if I were you, I would save a lot of money because I think the most expensive one, which is the one that I have, or the one that I'm trying to hunt right now, currently, this one, it's up to 400,000. Now, because I have a ship that is just as similar to expensive, I don't have to make up. See, this is C class. But this is how you could tell when it's the biggest one. Because it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of those little balls all around. And then I guess you could count 7, 8, 9. 9 spaces. You see? So then what happens is that when you see this, and you see that it's not your class, what you're going to do is you're just going to go right here and you're going to reload. Now once you reload, you're gonna have another chance to go at it again, and you're just gonna keep rinse and repeat until you get what you want. So that's what we're gonna do right now. But as you can see, for some reason the gun changed colors. I don't know why, but I ended up putting all these upgrades. Now I ended up putting the mining upgrades like this, and then I ended up doing the amplified thing. The reason why I didn't do the other gun, the other blueprint, is because I don't really use it, and it was like, I prefer this one. This one has a lot of more splash damage, and I guess I could have used this, but I was like, let me just get the shotgun. I prefer the shotgun. And then, you know, you have your little plasma blast, which is the little balls that you throw. Of course, you want to add as many scanners as you can. When it comes to this, there's not really much upgrading you could do. I'm trying to get my bigger ship and stuff like that, and this is where I spent all my money. When I was saying that I bought max slots, I spent all my money buying all of these slots. You see? I still have to add more upgrades here. I'm thinking about adding more HP and stuff like that. And then I went out since I have so much money, almost $1 billion. I just went out and bought all the simple like stuff. So when I'm out exploring and about and stuff like that, I don't have to worry about like, hey, in order for you to open this thing, you need like copper or you need this. So I bought all the simplest materials, and you could carry up to 500 on this one. On this one, you can only carry up to 250, but on this one, you could carry up to 500 of these things. So I was like, heck yeah, why not? You know, f that. Basically, that's what I did. As for my ship, I love this ship, man. Like I saw this YouTuber have it. And I was like, dude, this is awesome. And then he shared the coordinates, and then because I went around getting all the glyphs and everything, I was like, heck yeah, dude, I'm down. And then I bought it and I upgraded it, of course. I put as many upgrades as I could on it, just to like as many jumps I could do. I put a lot of shields, and then honestly, I know a lot of people would prefer to put like rockets. A lot of people like to put the ballistas, which is the like really powerful thing you could put on. And or some people like to put this, the I don't know, the Ami gun, like the little machine gun and stuff like that, or like this, like I don't know what the hell this is, but I found out that this one, it's like, I mean, you can't even take this out. So I was like, I might as well just upgrade it all the way that I can. And I have a phone call. I might as well just upgrade it all the way that I can. And then I use the phase beam. Now the phase beam destroys everything. Like once you land that hit, you take a lot of HP out of the mount. So I was like, I'm just gonna use the phase beam in this because this is basically my all-around balance. Like I'm gonna use, it's a holder that I use to carry loot and just to go on missions and stuff like that, you know. Now of course I had to add more jumpers. I did add more hyperdrive so then I could jump longer distance. And I was thinking about putting like the rockets here. And like put in the where's the other, this one. See, the craziest thing about this is that you could add, I mean, I'm gonna make a specific video on how to do upgrades on things like this. You guys might have seen it, but I'm gonna make like guides and stuff like that, specifically cutting it down because I've been playing this game for like non-stop, and I've learned a lot from playing this game like non-stop. So I mean, I'm gonna definitely be making guides on this stuff, but until then, we're just gonna continue farming this thing, and then once I'm done, and if I get an S-Class, whether I get an S-Class or not, I will show you guys if I get an S-Class. If I don't, then I'm gonna like cut it short, and then I'm just gonna go and show you my base and stuff like that. I'm gonna also show you guys the duping glitch before it gets patched. Now right now, as of so far, they haven't patched the dupe glitch, and honestly, I know some of you might be like, man, you're a duper, you're a cheater. It's not really such a bad thing because it's not like game breaking. It's not something that is game breaking, and it's something that would definitely make your life easier. I know I mentioned the duping glitch earlier. Oh, what? Dangerous. I took damage. What the hell? I know that I mentioned the duping glitch like before. I was like, hey man, there's this thing called, oh what the fuck, there's this thing called the duping glitch and stuff like that, and then that's how I got all this money back again. But I mean, it's up to you. I would use it if I were you guys. Like, why not? If it makes your life easier, makes the game more enjoyable, why not, you know? Alright, we need to look for something else. So as you can see, I'm destroying them. I mean, these things are not that hard to begin with. Like, these little ships are not that hard to begin with. So I think I'm gonna finish this, and I'm gonna let you know if I get one. Look at this, boom! Look at this, the freaking laser, dude. Like that laser just destroys them. Where the hell? Who the hell just shot me? Alright, he's up here. So I'll come back to you guys when I have the S-Class. If not, then let's see what happens. Yas, bitch! Finally, guys, S-Class, biggest mofo in the freaking universe right now. Hyperdraft 39, 34 slots. I mean, I'm not too happy about how the slots are split, but whatever, man. 53 million. Technically, these things go for 400 million. But, you know, 53 million is fine. So now that we got this out of the way, Jesus Christ, that took forever. This is what I was trying to tell you. So as you can see, you have so much space here. So much space. Look at all the space we have, man. Crazy amount. Oh, I think we have some loot boxes over here too. Look at this. We have all this stuff in our own ship that we could just open up. I think this is in, I need an Atlas key. Yeah, I need rank 1 if I'm not mistaken to open those. And I had rank 1. I think I already unlocked rank 1. So as you can see, all of this stuff that we have right here. And we could continue to make more room. As you can see, we could just continue to make rooms and rooms. Like, we could make hallways. Like, we're gonna go downstairs, upstairs, so on and so on. You know? Because this ship is freaking humongous. Or what we could do as well, if it lets us, is this. But right now, they say on the next patch they're gonna fix this. Because as you can see, like, for some reason it's glitch and it shows you outside. But the best thing you could do, honestly, for me, would be like to just spam all of these things all around here, like just the safe. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we could just spam all the safes all around here. And then what we could do is that it would just add on more space to the space that we have. Because as if you guys don't know, the mothership, this thing, the Freyer, they could hold up to 1,000. Freaking 1,000. Now let me see. Do I have? I think it's right here. Yeah, this is the thing. They hold up to 1,000, which is, in my opinion, amazing that they could hold up even to 1,000. It might have been on my inventory. I think I put it on my inventory. What the fuck is this? You know what? We'll put it on our Freyer as well. It could hold up to 1,000, man. Like, that's insane. We're just gonna put 500 in here. 500, 500. What's up with the thing? Maybe I have it on my other side, like right here. Do I? No. Okay. So usually, what I like to keep on my Freyer, I might have put it on my other bag, maybe. But usually, what I like to keep on my Freyer is things like I like to keep this, like, I like to keep gold, I like to keep silver, and I like to keep the other thing, the quantum, the trinium, whatever the hell it's called. I have it right here. Where is it? This one, the titanium. Why? Because that's usually what it takes to build any of these rooms that I have to build. Like, so you see, silver and titanium, gold, silver and titanium, silver, titanium, silver, 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 silver. You see, it all takes that if I want to expand it. Now, I want to put a lot of volts in here. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna let me, because as you can see, it's like fucked up glitch. And this is crazy too, because like, if you see right here, no, that's not what I'm trying to put on. If you see the terminal, you see how like you could expand it and it doesn't do that. So it's kind of weird in that sense that like it does that with the safe, and that's because it's glitch from what I've heard. They said they're supposed to fix it on the new patch that is supposed to come up, I believe this week, if not the end of next week. So let's see if like it would actually be fixed, because then this sucks, you know. I'm trying to put vaults all around here and stuff like that. Well, what I want to do is put a bunch of these, like right here. Well, not right there, but like right here, I want to put one, and I want to put another one here, and I want to put another one in here, and then this has to go. And then, like, you know, I want to put another one of those here and stuff like that. Why? With these things is a mission of operations, so like I could send my Freyers on missions and stuff like that. Well, right now I can't do that because, you know, reason beings and stuff like that. But before this game crashes, let's go. It doesn't crash, it's just like a figure of speech that I'm saying. You know what? Can I? Okay, so when I get here, I can't build. Let's go save it on our ship. So, you know, if you get in and out of your ship, it automatically saves. So let's get in our ship and out, and then it will automatically save. And then I think what we should do is go and go to the space station right here. And then go back to base, because I think the scientist wants to talk to us. Now, where is the space station? There it is. Ooh. Alright, and we are on my home planet. So as you can see, it's an Earth-like planet. It's beautiful. I have a bunch of storage that I built right here, because this storage, you could access the stuff. So like, I know that my Freyr, oh, speaking of Freyr, let me summon it. It's so cool. Look, you can summon it right there. And then out of nowhere, like, boom, there's a fucking capital ship right there. That's crazy. So, like, this could be accessed by the Freyr. So, like, I could just, like, if I empty this out, or if there's something on the Freyr that I have, but it won't let me access the Freyr. Like, let's say I want to access this, but, like, you see it, like, it says out of order. But then I could put it on the storage, which just happens to be right here. You see what I mean? So then that way you don't have to continuously keep going back and forth to your Freyr. And I don't have any vaults on the Freyr, as you know. So, this is nothing special. There's nothing crazy about this. I just kind of built this out of nowhere. Like, I was just kind of placing, because I'm still doing my base missions. You know? I just put down the weaponsmith right here. I need to go hire the freaking asshole. I need to go to space station and hire one. I have my scientist right here, which I think he has a mission for me. I'm just trying to get all my, like, base things done, so then that way I could go and, you know, freaking be able to, like, have cars and stuff like that. What is this? What did he give me? He gave me a mission. I need to craft a mine axe, whatever the hell that thing is called. And then I can't craft it because I need where is it? It's telling me to craft it. It's right here. I need living glass, and in order for me to get living glass, which is right here, I need more glass, which is great, and then I need lubricant. And in order for me to get lubricant, I need to get where's lubricant? Where's lubricant? Right here. I need to get a little bit more of gamma roof. So that's why farming is a huge thing in this game. So if you guys are already caught on to it, I have. This is what the duping glitch is. It's right here. So now, in order for you to do the duping glitch, you would actually have to put whatever item you want in here in the first inventory, right? And then you put 2 of each of these things side by side. Now, normally people say that you have to put them like right next to each other, parallel to each other. As you can see, this one's here and this one's here. You know, it's not out of this world. And then what you do is that you open the left one, the right one, and you open the left one. And then you take it out of the middle. So like, let's say I go like this, boom, put it in my book bag, and then I go back in there, and then boom, it's more right there. And you could put anything you want in there. It could be like upgrades, it could be anything that you could think of, you could put in there. Which, that's literally why I have a whole bag full of these, you know. And then what I was doing is that after that, I was summoning my ships, or the ones that have the most carry weight. So of course this is why I love haulers, whatever the hell you want to call them, because then I just summon them down, and you can have up to 3 ships right here in my freaking face. I think it is. And then boom, look, this thing is full of items. Oh, this is what it is. Okay, this is where I put all the stuff that I was in the Freyr. So then, like, you see what I mean? You just have unlimited slots. Like, I'm telling you, it's the best thing you could have. You have unlimited slots. Like, why not? You know, and stuff like that. So now, of course, most of you have seen that the duping glitch is like a crazy thing to do on the thing. A lot of people, like, put it to you this way. If the devs are aware of it, they know it's there, and they haven't fixed it because they're too busy fixing, like, glitches and stuff like that, they know that it's not a game-breaking duping thing. Like, it's helping you get ahead of the game, and the game doesn't feel as farmy as it is. I mean, it's not how the game is meant to play, but honestly, like, nobody ever freaking plays the game how it's meant to be played, you know? You always out here doing whatever you want and stuff like that. So now that we're transferring all of this stuff over there, I'm gonna put this on the Freyr because I don't think I'm ever gonna use that, at least not right now. I mean, honestly, I don't think. Yeah, I'll take it that just in case, and I'll put that in the Freyr because whenever I send shits on missions, and then I'll put this on the Freyr too because I'm gonna need that. And I'll probably put this in the Freyr as well. Nimsig, whatever the hell that thing is called. Whatever. We'll put it here. So then what I usually do is that I do this, and then I just put it on the... I leave this empty, and then I would use this as storage. So whenever I need to make money, I'll just put it all in there. and do it like that. So now our goal, honestly, now that we have this, our goal is to be able to craft this thing right here. We want to craft, where is it? This. The fusion igniter. This thing is worth 15 million. 15 million. And it stacks up to 30 apparently. This is insane. So now we need the portable reactor, the quantum processor, and the geodice. So then quantum processor, we need the circuit board. We already have a superconductor. We need the circuit board. And the circuit board, we're gonna get it when we complete the scientist missions. The portable reactor. Now, where is the portable reactor? Right here. In order for us to make a portable reactor, we need a liquid explosive because we already have the fusion accelerator. In order for us to get the liquid explosive, we need to complete more of the scientist mission. And then for last but not least, the geoside. Where's the geoside? Right here. Now, the dirty bronze, heroic link, we could literally buy those of like people on the spaceships. You know, we could make one right here if we want to and stuff like that. But that's crazy. Just like this one. This one says the quantum. I would still need to like craft it, but this one's worth 15 million as well. The gyro chamber. Like it's things like this, man. And you could just like dupe and like have like $1 million like in a matter of seconds. Like why not, man? Why the fuck not? I just need to like get that mark and whatever the hell that's called. And then right here you get the blueprints and stuff like that. Okay. I need to buy more blueprints. So I mean, like, why not, you know? And I have my ship right here. What I want to do, honestly, I think what I'm going to do, and I'm going to be posting, I think I'm definitely just going to be posting more No Man's Sky videos as a second video. But I think what I'm going to do is that I want to, like, I like this little base, but I want to unlock more base things. And I want to be able to build, like, a huge base next to a portal. So, like, the portal's right next to me. I don't have to go look for the damn portal. I think I put, yeah, right there. I put, like, a thing right there. Even though it says my base, that is where I have the portal. I put, like, one of these things. I put one of these things next to the portal. That way, wherever I go, whenever I go, it's always going to show me this. Always going to show me this thing right here. So that way I know, oh, okay. And then sometimes I'll name them. So because then when I name them, this is what I do. I go to the portal. And then I'll just go to like filter all my bases. And this one says portal. This one says multi-tool. When I went to look for the multi-tool, this one says multi-tool as well. This one, I haven't been on it. I think this is an original one where I had like the beginning bases. There's another one. This one says Freyer, which is one we were just in. This is ship hauler, which is where I found one of the haulers that I was looking for. This is S-Class ship. Another one, poop. I don't know what the hell I was thinking when I said that. Orange ship, which is the one that you see right there. And, you know, if you guys want coordinates for all these stuff, just let me know. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. I hope it's not too long and stuff like that. But, you know, I'm going to try to make these episodes short and sweet and stuff like that. And then my Freyer is back there looking beautiful as always. Oh my god, dude, I cannot believe I got an S-Class of the biggest. Like, that took forever, guys. Took forever. But yeah, guys, I hope you like this episode, and I'll see you guys probably on Monday, maybe Tuesday, who knows. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye.